Cassidy. I don't know, man.
Cassidy? Who would have thought?
I mean, this man is great to play. I don't know. It's all I'm used to these
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
But like, oh man, these games are. I'm stuck. I don't want to say stuck. I'm not using that word. But I'm in this like in between Diamond 1 and Masters 4, and I'm like, what? I feel like what I'm doing is not working, or I'm like, it's this like stable. I'm gonna say actually I'm stable in these like these three ranks, which I'm fine with, but I feel like I can always do better because I always that GM idea I've had since I was like a kid, man. I'm like, oh man,
yeah,
this sounds sick.
of course. It
I'm
just
pretty
gets harder
close.
the higher you go, though. It gets harder the higher
I
you
know
go.
it's not specific anymore. I know because like when I was in like plat or gold or diamond, it's like, oh yeah, you should be doing this, right?
Right.
But like now it's like so abstract. Everything that I should be focusing on is so abstract, and I think that's what's it's like shaking me up because I'm so used to like something so like direct at me, like, oh, you should be doing this instead. You should be focusing on this.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
in Masters Plus, it's like it's just so abstract, and it's like it's not the same.
That's sometimes true, but to be perfectly frank with you, it usually isn't particularly abstract. It just requires you to not make mistakes.
I see.
So we're going to talk, we often will speak about the same things, but you're not allowed to make mistakes. You must do them. You must do the thing and do it consistently and do it every time. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Oh man, that's tough, man. I'm a mistakes maker, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's okay if you're making mistakes while learning and trying new things, of course. But obviously, our question has to be: are you doing that? Are you consistent? The execution has to be there. So let's take a look. Any questions since last time?
Oh man. I feel like last time we talked about like listening and reacting, and I am not sure how. Like, I'm listening, right? Like, oh, I got this many resources and I got that many resources, but like reaction, I freeze. I'm like, I don't know what I should be doing. I should just do this,
Right.
you know?
Right.
And I'm like, I can't even tell if I'm doing it right.
All right. I remember we did the whole we did the Dorado game, yeah? The live coaching in Dorado?
Yes, the Dorado game. That one was good. That was banger.
That was banger. You
The
felt like
word
there was
was
some intensity there. Are you how's your intensity with training been recently?
I've actually upped it up lately because I'm like, okay, it's like I used to do 2 hours, which is about like 8 games. I can't count. I usually just feel it out.
Yeah.
And then I've been upping it to 3 to 4, which makes it to like 12 or 15.
Yeah.
And the first few days I've done that, I was like, I'm getting fatigued. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like way too much game.
Right.
I've been taking breaks in between the hours, of course, like 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I've been like pushing it.
Let me go back. How's your intensity? I didn't ask how long you're training, but how's your intensity?
Like focus?
Yeah.
I'm very focused. I'm like staring in. I'm like, okay, I should be doing this and that.
All right.
I just get
all right.
It's that word fatigue for a little bit, but then I take a little break after.
All right. Fair enough. Any questions since last time?
I'm not sure. Maybe something will show up. It's just I feel like this back and forth is just crazy. I've never experienced this like back and forth between so many games before.
It's your first plateau. So welcome to the club. This is what every normal player has to deal with frequently. So you're going to have to kind of find out what's the way you're going to break the ice here. You know, because improvement usually happens very nonlinear. It's very normal to get
I get
stuck,
it. I get it.
Right. So what's going to be your cue? Are you VOD reviewing, self-reviewing much at all? I've
been doing that a lot more lately.
Okay, what have you been seeing?
I can't tell. I VOD review and I'm just like, what am I looking at? Like, if this feels so, it's weird because I'm not in the game, you know? Because sometimes I figure out my mistake when I'm in the game, but when I'm out of the game, I'm like, what am I looking at? This looks like a regular game.
All right.
I'm like watching somebody else play.
All right.
You know?
All right.
But like,
so let's practice that right now. Let's practice it right now. Did you have a replay code in mind?
I do have a few.
Okay.
I played some the other day, so I had some good ones, and then I forgot. Oh, the patch, the codes got wiped, but I got some. Let's see. I got a close game in Midtown and Suravasa. I don't really play that much Suravasa. That's not really close in terms of like score, but there was like 99%, 99 on most of the points. So let me grab that one. All right. Here we go. Boom.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to stream it.
You want me to stream it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I get to be the one streaming the game. Okay, let me pull it up. Okay, let's change some things here. Where am I? Here I am.
Now, why this code? Why did you want to look at this one in particular?
I think I want to analyze what I'm doing wrong because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I'm just
So
there's
this
no
is
one
just,
thing I'm looking for.
so
It's
this
like
is
an
just,
analysis.
I got you. So just more of a big picture thing, no specific thing.
Yes.
Okay. Now that
Of
can be
course, of
really,
course.
really difficult
Yes.
for a new reviewer because there's too many variables. That's probably why you're just kind of blurring together. So I want to give you 3 things to look at, okay?
Okay.
Your abilities, your mechanics, and that, and by the way, your abilities includes your ult. Your mechanics, which might mean your crosshair placement, trigger discipline, how you're lining up your shots, your movement. We'll say all of that, okay? I think you can handle that. And then your position, like what angles you're taking, when are you taking them, and so on. Sound good?
3 at once?
No, you get to choose.
Or just like one that we choose. Okay, choose. I get to choose one. I choose one. Ability usage. Let's try that. Haven't really looking at that one
All
lately.
right. Abilities and ults. Let's go.
So like, I only have to like look at that. Don't worry about anything else. Just like
Correct.
look at my ability.
Now
usage.
you'll have to look at the context of what you're playing versus and so on, and I want you to think not just about is it good, is it bad, pause, but ask could it have been better? If so, where? Right? Don't say it might have been better. I want you to say, oh yeah, I definitely could have done better with this, or I definitely should have done this. Okay.
Okay.
And if you're not sure, pause and think about it for a few seconds. You ready?
Okay. Okay.
Pause. Could you have used your abilities there and gotten more value? Would it have been worth the risk? What do you think?
I think so. I could have hindered the monkey. I could have rolled and hindered the monkey. I think I would just scare the monkey killing me. I just didn't because I was like, I'd rather just live here than fight than die and have it like a chance to die. But I could have just tried it, roll hinder because he won't have a jump. He just jumps. I got to hold it for a little
I want
bit.
you to go press. Okay, so this is where you got to get your hotkeys. Press escape.
I got my hotkeys already.
Oh, you got Z and X or whatever
Yep,
you have
of
before
course,
that? Oh,
of
love
course.
it. Okay, love it. Good to
course.
hear it. Who
course.
is a higher risk of death here? You or the monkey with the current situation? That's
monkey?
cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating.
Oh,
You didn't have that.
come
You didn't have that information. With the information you have now.
dude.
With the information you have now.
Okay. Probably the monkey. This is Genji with me. From my
I agree.
view.
You're full HP and you got full abilities and monkey the bubble's broken. I agree. This is a mistake. You should have punished this.
Oh, you're right.
Pause. So your aversion to a calculated superior risk means you missed out on an ability value. Okay, we'll keep that in the back of our head and let's keep going.
Okay. I think it's because my fear of death.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
See how easy this is? Just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my orange juice.
Chilling.
Get some
I
water.
need some
relaxing.
water.
I got some ice water too. I got both.
Oh. Oh. Ice. And you ice chewer? Oh, thank God.
I used to
Wait.
be when I was a kid, but yeah. Go ahead.
Let me see this. I think I'm fine not looking at that one.
Too far away. Your team is not there. Pause. I'm not going to let that one slide. What do you think?
I'm not letting that one slide. Give me a second. Give me a second. What just happened? That's a blind flash.
Even if it hits, what does it mean? Pause.
Nothing.
Right.
Because he just uses jump.
He just
right?
uses jump. And you don't. And the other use of your hinder is what? The damage. the
Damage
slow.
75. Slow.
And you can also. It's also easier to shoot people who are slowed, right?
Yeah.
Are you,
I couldn't
do you
see him.
use-
If I
you
hit
couldn't
him.
see him. He didn't have jump. And it was a guess. Terrible.
Yeah.
So what should you do instead?
Not use it. Just see if just wait for him.
Or
push him.
walk,
Or
or push
push
him.
him.
Right. Just
Yeah.
don't use it, or walk to a position where you could have used it. Right.
Okay.
I mean, you could say it's. I see this all the time when people doomfist come in. Right. It's like, come on, relax. Right. Use it a second or two later, or at least use it to set up some shots, right? This is nothing. This is lazy.
It was like a warning shot.
Right, it was a warning shot. It's pointless, right? It's a 12-second cooldown.
Yeah.
You need that. So
It's very long. It's quite long.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, let's see what happens next. There's some beef there. That's all right.
That was good. That was nice.
That was a good one.
That was a nice one. Yeah. That was good.
That was pretty good.
It's all right. Let's go next fight.
All right. What just happened? Oh, wait, we lost the cap. Okay. 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 I just used it there. See what happens. Actually. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I hinder him. He just jumped. He slowed, and there's bubble. And I was half health. Maybe. I die there. Was it a good one? What do you think?
I don't know. I'm not VOD reviewing you. You're VOD reviewing. You're paying me for You're paying me for you to do all the work yourself here. So you tell me.
I think this was like a fine. It was fine.
At least you hit it. But the question is, could it have been better? If so, how?
Let's see. What could it have been better? Let's see.
Is it worth hindering early to get the slow for more damage follow-up, or is it worth trying to save it in case there's follow-up, or using it 2 seconds later for him to prevent his exit?
Well, like just wait a little bit. I think I just wanted to kill him.
Right.
I just wanted him to die.
But look at his HP.
He's full.
Right.
And then you got a carry jump too.
So you're not at. This is you open with Hinder. When do you use Hinder early? What 1v1s?
Like another DPS.
You're right. Anything that's not a tank, basically.
Yeah, not tanks.
Yeah, exactly. So because it's just free damage, it's going to change breakpoints and increase your time to kill. It does not increase your time to kill here, because you're not going to get 2 Hinders for the price of 1. Look at Winston's face really quick.
He's ready to go in, man. He's so ready. Look at this.
So yeah, this Hinder. I don't think this Hinder was bad because it wasn't a warning shot. You did actually hit it, and I guess it could help line up a couple of shots. But it is something that you're going to need to experiment with. Like, when do I want to just immediately panic Hinder versus kind of use it to disengage? Right. The slow doesn't really help you here because you're not really going to be getting away anyway. Nor is he.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying this is a bad Hinder. This is significantly better than earlier, but it's something that you should experiment with more. Okay.
Okay. I die here, so whatever.
Now here's another question here. Let's go back again. You ready for something spicy? This might be a little bit of new learning for you. When should you roll here? Play it out.
When should I roll? Okay, let me watch this again. Right before he comes in. I gotta back off. I see him jump. I probably should roll.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or here's my idea.
I agree with you, actually. I think rolling out the door frame would have been the best thing you could have done backwards. But there's another option, too. Why don't you roll the combo? Look at your HP.
Yeah. Oh, roll right before he gets on.
Right as he gets here, because you'll cut down like about 25, 30 damage less.
I forget now, his landing has damage.
Well, it's also the zaps and the landing and the melee and everything, right? So it's like you can just reduce. So is that worth more than 2 bullets? I don't know, right? Like you're only thinking about it for the reload and the fan, right? But maybe that becomes more complicated.
Yeah, the damage, like reducing damage. I probably could have lived that.
I think your suggestion would have been best to just disengage entirely out the corner and then hold your Hinder. So kind of where you came into the room, just roll out entirely. Because then he has to push around the choke to get to you.
And Lucy would follow up because he's right there.
Right, and it would have, you would have died, but it would have taken way longer to kill you.
Yeah. Interesting.
You never thought about Kit like this, right? Like I just take angle and shoot, right? But this is...
Yeah.
We got to be better than that, right? So...
Yeah. Go next. All right, I got noon here. See what happens. Wait, the vision's here. Mm. I want to look back at that again. Let me look back. There's no. Was there a way we could get on the point there? Hold on.
Ignore point touching. We don't care about objective play.
You're right. Okay.
Think instead about if this was an pause for a second. If there was an actual fight, would high nooning from that angle have been good?
I would think so.
Was there a better high noon angle? The only time we're going to talk about angles is when we're talking about your high noon.
If I'm here, then my team would probably jump out here too. Let me go back. Where were they? We were all on point. Where were we? Here, I thought was good because it sees the whole point, right? And then
have you ever tried high nooning on the opposite side of the map?
On this side?
No.
Or just right here?
Here.
That is way too long.
With high noon? No fall off?
No, I mean like to get there. Cause look,
right.
Oh,
so
wait.
so you'd have to go from spawn.
Yeah. Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Okay, that's a noon thing probably.
When you have time to set up, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe just set up.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
Can I hit that hinder there? Probably.
Maybe. Thoughts?
Oh, wait. Where did they just throw that? I didn't even know that they threw that. Hold on. Wow, that was actually pretty bad.
I disagree. I think it was great.
Really?
Yeah. What was the rule with Hinder earlier?
I throw it first if it's a light class.
Right.
But then.
Yeah, because it's good. It hits them hard, and they are also slowed, so they can't push you and kill you here.
That's right. Like they're half health.
Right. So sometimes just throwing it's fine. This is one of those circumstances.
Yeah. I didn't even see that. Let me see that again. Let me see. I didn't even notice that. I just like erased it from my mind. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so I hit them both, getting the cover, and they can't push. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Huh, interesting.
Thoughts?
I wanted to kill the Bob.
Yeah.
I think my thought was to kill the Bob.
Yeah,
and
I think your angle sucks, but to be honest with you, I don't hate the idea.
Yeah. I just wanted the Bob to die because that Bob is a destroyer right there.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I mean, it takes forever is the only thing. And I think you learned there that it takes a long time.
It takes a long time.
So that
because he has like the tank passive, right?
Right. So that is something that you should do. But it's worth pointing out that it takes a really long time. So
yeah, better maybe from a safer position.
Good to know for next time. You ready for these map reworks for New Junk or in Survasa?
I am very excited.
Yeah.
I think I'm excited for New Junk. Cass is okay in that map. I think he's gonna be a lot better in New Junk. But I love the new map. Atlas, I think Cass is low-key crazy. I have a lot of fun playing Cass in that map.
He's really good.
He is really good in that map. Okay, let's see here.
Thoughts?
Let me see that. Let me see one more time. Let's see. Okay.
Pretty
low
bad.
key, I did not count that ult. I forgot he had primal.
It doesn't matter about the primal though. Listen. Jump. Hinder. Look at his cooldown really quick here. I guarantee he has 2 seconds left.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're hindering. So watch when the hinder expires. Play just a little bit. Hinder's expired. He has his jump.
And he has jump.
Right.
He's really low too.
Yeah, go back to your POV here. Now let's look at your role here as well. Let's go look at to see you min max because the role actually kind of matters with this perk, right? So go back.
You're right. I tried it because it was dive.
What do you think?
I didn't hit my shots, but it was a good idea because to get him killed.
But let's go back when you roll. I want to see when you roll.
When did I roll? Let's see. Right after I shot. Because I wanted to just...
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you think about your roll? Seemed reasonable,
I
right?
felt it was fine. I feel like I didn't need to
Yeah.
use that.
Okay. Well, I mean,
That's fine.
it's nice because it's gonna kill the primal. So yeah, just the
Yeah.
hinder was bad.
Yeah, just wait a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Still got him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't die. Never mind. He lives us.
I mean, damage is still done. Yeah.
Okay, next fight.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, there's no abilities use here, so we don't care too much.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. One more time. One more time. Wow.
Oh dear.
Hold on. Roll.
I think the roll's good, right? Avoiding the damage that we talked about, right? That's what you asked. But my goodness, this Hinder.
Wait, when did he drop the bubble? Hold on. When did he drop the bubble?
Even if he didn't bubble, right? Like, what are you hindering here, right?
Yeah, he just uses jump.
Yeah, I mean, even if you don't, like, just fan the guy, right? Fan the bubble, walk back if he pursues afterwards. You have your hinder afterwards, or you can walk into bubble if you have pocket and then hinder him in like 2 or 3 seconds, right?
Yeah.
This isn't, and you're seeing this. You're noticing this is such a small detail for Cassidy, but it is one that has repeatedly been a problem with you this game.
You're right.
You're panic entering a lot. So this is why we go delve into the ingredients, right? This stuff adds up, right? And this is repeatable. This is not just Winston. This is probably something that plagues you whenever you're playing versus tanks, period, right? There are exceptions to the rule. Like if Orion's pushing you, I think if you land that hinder early, that allows you to kind of create some space, right? But anything with mobility cooldowns. Yeah, but right, but even that, right, exactly. Like if I can hold the hinder to prevent him from charging me, that's really valuable. So, okay, let's keep going here. Now, the good news is that you did roll his burst, so you didn't take a lot of damage on his landing.
I landed those.
Mm-hmm.
We got him. But
yeah, he's busy laughing at your hinder. That's why you got him. Like, that was a big brain strat from you. I was like, see, I look dumb and then you die. It's brilliant. I love that.
I need to roll that probably.
We don't have to over obsess this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah,
you focus on the impactful choices.
The big stuff, yeah.
Right, exactly. Pause. That's a big stuff. God. That's a big stuff right there.
Hold on.
Right?
Wait, big stuff? Okay, that's positionally that's kind of an L, right?
Positionally L, but the more important thing is this right here. Play it. No.
Oh!
No.
The roll or wait?
The roll is crucial. Because pause. You see it? Now why?
Oh
why
my god. Wait,
yeah,
oh my god. Wait. That's so I'm rolled, dude.
Yeah, so you're screwed. You're getting so greedy at that range. Are you kidding me? And then now you're like, I wish I had my roll.
You know what?
And
that is so small. That is such a small thing.
But it's a big small thing is what I'm saying, right? You noticing that?
Yeah.
It's something that you got to consistently be thoughtful about. We don't care about the things that happen once and never happen again, but you just kind of like, I'm just going to fan and shoot the monkey. Your entire interaction with the Winston and the Winston bubbles, whether it's through your roll or your hinder, has been mostly thoughtless. I break bubble fast, ha ha ha, hinder, ha ha. But you're not really consistently rolling his burst combos. You're not consistently thinking about if you should roll his jump at all. Like, should you roll in and break bubble? When should I hinder? It's just kind of like your brain's on autopilot in this. You need to work on this.
I think it's because, do you see their DPS comp? It's Soj and Ashe. I'm like, there's no way I can close the distance on them. So I have to I'm just going to probably focus on tank. There's no way I can reach them.
That's my point, though. If you're going to focus on tank, then you need to put effort into that tank focus. This is not, think about what just happened previously with the Winston where you just rolled the jump, nice, and then hindered a bubble when he didn't have jump.
Yeah.
If you're focusing on the tank matchup, you're failing, right? Like you just failed again right here. You're failing on the tank matchup. We got to do better.
Yeah, I just really want to get that bubble. That bubble is really annoying to me.
Right, but it's not worth a roll on that long of a distance. You see what I'm saying? That's just not worth it. Shoot the bubble with your primary fire, hold your roll.
I see. Okay. Oh my god.
Go next fight.
Oh,
I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to see it. Go next fight.
yeah, let's just wait. There's another fight out. There's a post fight. No, there's a post fight. Hold
All
on.
right, let's see what you do with your abilities. I mean, I already know. Right? You roll the burst combo. That's good. And
I
then,
love those.
And then you get a zoning hinder again. You notice that?
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Next fight. I'm dead there.
Mm-hmm.
Last point. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's terrible, dude. What the heck, man? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Because it's Cassidy. Cassidy's kit doesn't matter, right? You know? And yeah, here we are. Right?
I think I reactively just pressed E on him. Roll, and I...
That roll was okay.
Yeah, that's fine, roll.
Uh-huh.
You could have died there if I hit it, low-key.
Yeah,
You could have
sure
died
could.
there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You could've died
Absolutely dies there. Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
that was a B.
Yeah,
I missed my shots. I just...
Yeah, you missed your shots, but the noon's good. Oh
Okay.
my gosh. Okay.
Wow.
That was a choice.
Okay. Roll that, okay.
More of a positional thing, but like I
Yeah.
think versus you're giving the Sojourn Ash too much respect on positions where you could close the distance safely, especially when you have your flashbang. I hear distance now, and you got a Rhine shield in front of you, and you're still holding back. Walk to that corner and dare her to break that corner with your Hinder. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more positional related, so we won't delve too deeply into it. But I've been noticing it basically this entire game is you're very fearful of the Ash Sojourn, which is ironically putting you on longer sightlines. So your abilities are what allow you to close that distance safely. It's not just the 275 HP and the fan. It's more actually to do with roll and hinder and being like incredibly broken. Like it's what allows you to kill Junkrats. Like Junkrat wins every 1v1 up close with the exception of Cassidy with roll and hinder.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only character that can do that. So just kind of abuse that, right? But yeah, okay, let's keep playing here. We won't go too deeply into that.
Yeah, I just can't. It's hard for me to play against that
I understand. I understand, but it's that fear that can often push you into making things even worse for yourself. There's the hinder again.
Dude.
I mean, this guy needs to die. Like that guy should die with roll hinder right there.
Yeah. He lives those.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you see that?
No.
The code is on the screen now.
Oh yeah. That's this past update. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know how useful it is, but you know, hey.
I don't know. Somebody would want to see this code after, sure.
Like here, for example, you can't really close the distance, so you can just kind of
Yeah.
contest this angle. This is fine. Yeah. But there's been other situations where there's another rotation available to you. And also, to be honest with you, I think this particular game, you've been really failing on the peeker's advantage consistently. I think you failed basically every free peek that you've had so far.
I've noticed that. I've been ignoring it. You know what?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's something for another day. I don't know if it's more related to strafing or just a bad, like overly strafing or just a bad mechanics day. But yeah, let's keep going.
Probably bad mechanics. I don't know. One of those days.
It's okay. It happens. Like even you giving up the singles, like, ooh.
You know what? I said to myself, I should stay there.
No angles. You're
right. You're pulling me out of a track here, man.
Yeah, my bad. I'm like, don't do this, and I do it anyway. That hinder's okay. That kind of stops the monkey from pushing on your Rhine. I saw the vision there.
Damn, we lose this hold too. I remember this.
Yeah. Nothing really to say here, ability-wise. Outside of just probably should have just died here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next.
let's go.
All right, here we are.
All right, high noon time.
Let's see the vision. You know what? I think I remember what happened here. You got us.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, you even hit. Oh my gosh, that's it. I'm quitting Overwatch. Oh, that hurts so bad.
No, I remember. I was like,
no.
wow, this is a game. I think that's a game loser right there.
That is definitely a game loser. It's all right. We have another opportunity to see a Hinder here, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not, actually. Nope, that's it.
Yeah,
All right.
it's Jover.
Let's
Okay.
let's jump into ranked.
You're gonna jump into a game?
We're gonna jump into a game. Yeah.
Oh shoot, man.
Let's do a Dorado, but with our abilities here.
You're so right. Oh, I already warmed up. Maybe I'm fine just queuing up. Let's see. You know what? Let's see what they got in the deathmatch today. Oh, okay, so based on what we just saw, I gotta focus on that hinder and my abilities in general.
Right. You can
Oh,
spam
man.
it in 1v1s if you'd like to, versus like I said, the light classes, right? But in tank, I wanted to be a little bit more deliberate in how you're preparing and how you're using it.
Yeah.
And even using your role more thoughtfully in terms of kind of dealing with instances of burst or whatever you'd like.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Oh my gosh.
What was the Q? Did you see?
What you?
The Q for DPS.
Oh, you know, I should take a look.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It won't show you now. We're already in for a.
We're already in
minute
queue,
and-
so we're gonna see what
minute, so
happens.
we gotta lock in, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really feeling the deathmatch. I played it earlier.
That's fine.
You know what I've been doing? I've been playing tryhard free for all in the EU region, and I get like insane ping. And I think like you'll see. I've been playing. You see that ping right there in the top left?
Wait, no, hang on.
It was like 150.
Oh, that's nothing. 150 is nothing. You're spoiled. 150 is fine.
I think it's fine. Why? What's the? But like it feels crazy because like the hinder takes a little longer
It is
to
tough.
hit.
It is tough. Yeah. Okay.
But-
Let's take a look here.
See, do I get this map?
You do.
We get unanimous vote, or we get Route 66.
There's always a one.
It's always the one, man. It's in my team too. Oh my god!
gosh! We love that. That's great.
I do need to play some Route 66 later, so we'll see.
All right.
Oh man, I knew that was gonna happen. It always happens, man. It's better on my map instead. Okay, they're playing Diva, so I can't ban Diva. So our next best is probably Sigma. That just ruins my ban ideas, man. I'll do a Czar. How's that sound?
Whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do whatever y'all want over here, or else I'm betting Soj. Oh, look what happens. Is my dude gonna get banned? Nope.
Oh, good. Okay, so we'll allow you to work on your initial like pre-fight angle, obviously, like just set up wherever you'd like. But once you're there, priority is going to be on being thoughtful with your abilities. Just being thoughtful. We'll just
Thoughtful.
all you have to do is like really at your level. Usually there's not as much of a priority in needing a lot of new information. Sometimes it's just applying on what you have. And something as simple as putting your attention to something could often be a good enough way of practicing. So just
You need some
be
coffee,
thoughtful.
man. Oh, we got a leader. He didn't like the
See,
map.
look at that. Yeah.
He didn't like the map.
No, I wasn't yawning. I was just summoning Cthulhu to cancel the Route 66 game for you. You're welcome. So,
Thank you. That's a hard map for me.
You're welcome.
The 8-minute queue.
That's all right. You got priority. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're right. It'd be like a 4-minute instead. With my priority pass, of course.
If we get Dorado or Gibraltar, I'll yawn again.
Yeah, maybe my priority pass will help me. I remember those days.
Oh gosh, yeah. You got me yawning again. Cthulhu's back out.
Because of priority passes?
Priority pass was the Roadhog strat. I remember.
You play tank, Roadhog, and you got your...
No,
your
I mean,
pass.
I didn't do it, but that's all that people would do. They just queued Roadhog and they just play DPS. That's all they do.
That was a weird time.
That was a very weird time. I see. This is 170. This is not 150. This is definitely going to be tricky.
Yeah, because
You want a fun story about this? Back in the days, people used to grind these all the time. I won one of these lobbies. It was like a Diamond Masters lobby. I won the lobby playing Ana. First
Wow.
to 50.
I've won a few
Yeah.
of these before.
Yeah.
In the 170 ping.
Well, yeah, but Cassidy's broken. That doesn't count as anything.
Yeah.
You get
Okay,
nothing.
dude.
For me, it was phenomenal. I
Oh my
won it
God.
with Zen a few times, but I think Zen was okay at the time. But this is
Yeah.
before balancing nade. This was before passive heal with Ana. You know,
So you're
back
saying
in
that
my
wins
day,
mean nothing to you.
yeah,
Back
yeah,
in
yeah,
your
yeah,
day?
exactly. Yeah, we had to walk uphill both ways, and you know that's the kind of Overwatch that we lived in back in the day.
6v6 Q. Yeah, back in your day, yeah, two tanks, two.
Now the
yeah,
funny
two-
thing is, Deathmatch came out right about when Moira first came out, and then Brig came out
Oh
right afterwards.
no!
So this obviously in tryhard they were disabled, but you can imagine exactly what literally every arcade deathmatch was like for a long time.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, this Brig was unstoppable. It was literally unkillable.
I
that
remember
mode
that Brig.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh man. I'm blaming every death I have on ping. No, that's
See,
not a ping. That's pure skill.
Yeah, just pure skill, yeah. There's even strategy with how you use like your hinder there. So like you hindered, peeked, and then he goes to roll hinder you, but you rolled through his roll, so he wasn't able to get follow up on his hinder afterwards because you were moving at full speed by the time he actually peeked you.
I didn't even recognize that. I just like.
Well,
I just, like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like you just use it, but you don't have to overanalyze it. You could just think, okay, I'm gonna try to hit my hinder and dodge his. You get what I'm saying? Like that's as simple as that, right?
You're so right. Let's see if I can hit these. I got 6 out of 6 hit. We'll keep it that way.
Like right here, right? This Genji matchup. Does he have deflect or does he not? Okay, never mind.
Probably, I got him. Probably not. I probably would have hit it out at that point.
You know, so
Coliseo's in the list.
that's Coliseum then.
Holy gray loot. Holy white, blue, white loot.
Yeah,
box.
yeah. Seriously.
Goodness gracious.
Gosh, what? Coliseum is honestly fine for you.
Yeah,
Coliseum's
yeah.
fine. Coliseum is
Oh,
probably your best, I bet, out of the few.
This will be the worst day of
If
my
this
life.
is Coliseum, I swear, if this is Circuit. Okay, we're
Okay,
good.
it's fine.
We're
It's
good,
fine.
We're good.
Midtown first is it's troublesome, but it's all right.
Yeah.
They got some new streamer names. I usually turn off streamer names because I don't like looking at names. So I just see funny names.
You mean you don't like looking at Poop Cheek 69 for 420? Yeah.
Oh, we got a Hanzo. We got a Hanzo player. Wow.
Hanzo Cass. What an old throwback.
Look at this old comment. Then we got Lifeweaver. I hear he's popping off.
He's doing pretty good.
He's popping off lately. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know why Lifeweaver would ban Tracer.
Maybe he doesn't like playing against Tracer. You know.
I swear, it's like your best strength is playing versus dive heroes.
Look at this. Beautiful. No Ana though. Oh man.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
We ban Ana. Okay. Attack or defend. Is it red or blue? Blue. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pick. I got the battle pass skin. That one look kind of cool.
Delinquent Cole. Is that what you look like? You got one of those goatees? I think definitely.
I'm growing one right now, but it's too small. I've got long facial hair. The Asian in me. Okay.
See, I can't grow facial hair either, but I have no excuse for mine. So.
Yeah, come on, man.
I get the shaggy scruff. That's about all I got going for me.
Oh, dude, you should grow it out, man. On top of your hair, dude.
No. It's all on my chin. I literally look like Shaggy from Scooby Doo. It's not. Good.
No.
It's not good.
I need to see a picture of that.
Yeah. No, you don't. No, you don't need to see a picture of that.
I'll pay good money for that.
Okay, obviously you said start your initial angle, but I want you to be really thoughtful. Even if it's just a squishy duel, I want the hinder to be used strategically. I want the roll to be used strategically. Obviously, they're going to be high-pressure situations, so I'm not expecting great execution, but I'm just remind you to put your attention onto your abilities. Onto your abilities.
Everything else will be all right.
That's right.
Just like that. You got a Genji? Ooh, that's very important against that duel. And a Hanzo?
Even Orisa, right?
Okay, he's out.
Sure, that was good.
Okay.
Oh, she's coming.
I hear her.
Yeah, she's coming.
Oh.
It's okay.
Oh. I didn't even notice that.
It's fine. So this is kind of like actually kind of perfect because Orissa's not nearly as like important as the Winston, but she's going to try to javelin, spin, or fortify your Hinder. So you're gonna have to really think about how you use your your Hinder, right? Like you either use it early to force the cooldown, or you hold it until after the fortify is over. You could I don't know if you can I don't know if you can Hinder over javelin spin, but you might be able to. I can't remember. Yeah, like no matter what pushes you, don't just think, oh, Genji. It's like it's more than that, right?
We don't talk about that.
Well, I was talking, which obviously throws off everybody. And whenever I talk to people, they just adapt my aim. So that's the problem. That's the curse.
We still got him though. We still got him. It's all good.
Still got him. That's right. That's right.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's fine.
I low-key kind of want to stay here.
Yeah.
But I'll get out. I got no resources there. Okay. I don't know. Oh. Holy crap!
Priorities ult here. Priorities ult.
Yeah. Why did I jump? That's fine.
That's okay.
We got him. Okay. That was a
so
that was the most Overwatch thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was not good. I want to bring your attention to the Hinder on the fishing for the Hinder on the Orisa when she ducked behind the corner. The reason why that was so bad is you see what she did immediately afterwards. She pushed back up again. If she pushes back up again afterwards and gets hindered immediately, she gets chunked. Right? That's why you can't do that kind of stuff, even versus an Orisa.
Yeah. I see. Okay.
Put attention on your abilities. Attention to your abilities now. Now you have a Hinder if anything walks forward.
You're right.
Right there. There it is. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
That was unfortunate.
Good. No, it's okay. It was good. It was a good roll. It was fine.
Yeah.
You can actually, if you want to get really spicy with your roll on that, you can walk forward and only roll when you get near the edge. Because either she pulls it early and you roll the damage, or you roll out of the radius entirely. So don't roll when you get immediately pulled necessarily. I know it's scary, but yeah. But really nice Hinder. Beautiful Hinder.
Thank you, thank you. Holy!
That's good. It's fine.
Yeah.
Does yours have trance?
They almost got it.
90% shoot.
Wow.
It's okay. It's a good hold.
Yeah, well, that was a good
and a good Hinder too on the Hanzo, right? Secures the kill. It's good.
Now we try on second.
Mm-hmm. Attention to your abilities.
Okay.
So you have your ult now, so we can prioritize in setting that up. Either from here, from flank, when should you go?
When they go in. Let's try it. There we go. That's a javelin right there. Maybe I can pull it up right now. Oh my gosh.
That's okay. That's okay. Just cancel that faster and roll that. And then you're cooking.
Yeah, I think I just wanted to tag out the BAP. He was tagged.
Yeah, I understand.
But yeah.
But your survivability is like you already got value out of the noon, so it's less about the noon at that point and more about you surviving post noon. Yeah. Right. Exactly. The noon was fine though. You anticipated javelin well. Okay, abilities.
You're right. Oh my gosh.
Good. 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 Very good job with your Hinder there.
Yeah. If I probably missed, I probably should have kept my roll, but it's okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay. Team's over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, we're stacked.
Mm-hmm.
Are they also stacked too, Loki? Okay, I'm gonna set up over here. Cross air.
Abilities, abilities.
There's a Genji. I don't know where he's coming from. Oh. Oh.
It's okay.
That is harder to hit in the air. Actually, I think about it.
It really is. Yeah, it really is. So in that situation, maybe you just don't use it then, right?
Yeah, that's okay. We have one more left.
Okay.
Maybe I should help my team.
Yeah.
Okay, here they come. They have everything.
Abilities, abilities.
Yeah.
Don't bother.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, why did I keep pushing? I wanted to go.
Yeah. It was too long of a flank, and you'd already given yourself away, so it was like a first peek and then go from there. But that's less. But it's more to do with positioning than anything else.
Wow, that Genji is mad.
He's having a hard time.
Yeah, that's okay. Here we go. We got 2 coming up. We lose this fight, but
I will say that in general, this feels at points like obviously it's a more open map. I would not mind you taking deeper flanks in these situations here.
usually I do.
Because what the map is giving you are more longer angles, and you're contesting soldiers' ends and stuff, and it just doesn't feel super great. So like the angle that you took there was fine, but then if you're like kind of feeling stuck and you get poked, they just rotate into their backline. Like go through the old spawn room. You get what I'm saying? And go all the way wrap around.
Yeah.
So it's more to do with positioning, but the reason why I'm asking you to do that is because of your abilities. You get what I'm saying? Because you do have that effective range. And so if you're unable to find an angle to use that, then find an angle. Like you're not being dove right now, right? So there's nothing really to do with roll or hinder. So go find a way to use roll or hinder, if that makes sense. This is why you were losing to the Ash Sojourn because, or whatever it was on Suravasa. Because if you're not using roll hinder on Winston, then what are you using roll hinder on if you're peaking 25 meters in those guys? You get what I'm saying?
Oh, we'll see if they go dive. I would love them to go see them dive. I'm not really good against dive.
Sure.
We'll see.
Well, I remember when you sent me that message over Discord, right? We've probably highlighted at least one ingredient why you're not very good versus dive.
It's the hinder, the abilities.
It's the hinders and the abilities, right? You did very good versus the Genji this game, right? But the Winstons and so on earlier, not so good. Okay.
Winston or like Doom, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Pre-fight angle. Let's go.
Pre-fight angle and then attention to your abilities. So Ram, perfect. Another example of something where your hinder and roll matters a lot.
Because he had to speed up, right, with this form.
Well,
we're just walking forward, I guess.
It's fine. It's good. There it is.
Yep.
He can't possibly walk in you when you do that.
Okay.
Abilities. Or that too. That was good.
Okay, let's try this. You okay, bro?
No, I'm dying. I'm both tired and coughing. I have the rot.
Red Dead 2?
No. That's that. If anyone, that's you. I mean, look at.
I haven't played that lately.
Oh, really? I've not played Red Dead.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What is yapping? What
Where
just
did he
happened?
come from? Did he just flank you? Did you get flanked by Ramatra?
Ramatra? I think because they spawned. See their spawn?
Yeah.
They probably spawned it before the cap, and he just hit there.
This is the elite level live coaching that people dream of.
That is crazy.
All right. Pre-fight angle, attention to abilities. Don't get sloppy here. Make it a masterclass.
Oh, that would work.
It's okay.
Oh no.
So you kind of see what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that you bring to the table here, right? So you need to find an angle that allows you to use your abilities. So I know we're not talking as much about positioning, but if your position doesn't allow you to use your abilities, then we need to think about our position.
Yeah.
You're not getting dove here, so let's solve the problem. Okay, so then now that you're here, now we can start to think again about our abilities. Because something's going to happen here. It's going to be bloody.
One way or the other. Hello. Oh my gosh. We got it. We got strength. That's okay.
Get a trade here. Or just die. That's fine. That was good.
Okay,
Yeah, if you were there literally 3 seconds there sooner, I think you guys win that fight.
We're getting it moving.
You see where you're migrating right now? Why this angle?
My team was here.
Yeah, but that's
you're
exactly
so
what
right. You're
you
so
see what I'm
right.
saying. Like, there's this migration back to peaking this high ground, right? But they have Ashe, they have Zen. No.
Lee, yeah, I'm dead. It's the same comp as last time, dude.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
See,
We have noon, so we have a bit of flexibility, but still.
We got 3 minutes.
All right.
Try.
Abilities.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Be nice and patient. Now you have your
Oh,
that was good. No, that was good. That was good. That was good ability usage. It was good ability usage. It was good ability usage. My only criticism there is when you first peek that door, you should have used your Hinder immediately. The same reason that you should have used it earlier and a lot of it's just free damage and a lot of it. Just use it. This isn't Doomfist. This isn't Winston. So it's actually there's too much caution there as opposed to the Winston where there wasn't enough caution. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I see.
Especially with a perk, it's a lot of damage. It has a lot better range as well.
105,
so
yeah.
Yeah, it's a ton. So that was good, though. Like, you did hit the Hinder, you did roll out the burst, and then you used the roll to dodge behind corner again, and then held their attention for a long time. And crucially, you actually used your positioning to use your kit, which is why you were effective on breaking that choke. It's on accident that the first fight, besides forcing trans, that you actually got on an angle and forced resources on an angle with your kit. You win.
Wow.
Let's see how much time we have here.
What you got in mind?
Let's look at another code here. Let's not look at that code. Let's look at another code.
Oh, I do have a pretty good one.
Yeah, you stream it again here. You stream it again. So this time we're gonna multitask. Okay, so we're gonna look at are you positioning to effectively use your kit, and then are you effectively using your kit?
This is a different game, by the way. On the same map.
That's good.
You get confused.
That's fine.
See, it's daytime.
Ah, okay. I was easily confused, but the daylight completely fixed all my misunderstanding. Okay, so let's skip ahead and let's take a look here. Dude. But yeah, nice job.
So
nice job.
Let's look at
pause really quick. Do you remember when you were here and you fortified? You not fortified. You hindered the Orisa post fortify.
Yeah.
This was like exactly like what I was talking about in terms of the little things that your Hinder does. Like you hindered her as soon as she walked out post javelin spin to fortify. She took at least 100 more damage because of that from you and your team. That's what I'm talking about. It's not just just free damage, just use it. No. It's so much more than that. Okay, let's go.
I see. It's like when in other ranks I don't really think about it. I just throw it. And now I gotta be more methodical about it.
Right.
Skip this first fight.
Oh boy, this will be a juicy one.
It's doomed, man.
See, this is where your abilities are insurance for you holding here. It's like, if you see what I'm saying. Like so you backing off here is a mistake.
I think I heard the doom.
Yeah, okay. I mean, okay, fair enough. Mistake.
Oh, man. Mistake. Why? He used everything on me.
He did.
That's the point.
Right. So your number one priority is shooting here. And that's it.
And I don't have anything for when this happens.
And then you have nothing to guarantee. Well, see, the problem is that you're getting bullied by the Doomfist because you've misplayed the duel. Like, go back. He screwed up badly. Right here. Okay, so you wanted to hit a shot here, right? Obviously. But there's block, there's slam, there's punch. This guy is cooked. Pause. Why are you running away from him? You have Hinder. You have almost full HP, and he has nothing.
Roll. Throw Hinder. Then I walk out because I think it was low.
Yeah, but look right here. Look right here. You're getting you're in the act of being healed as we speak, right? And you're walking away. Now, obviously, you don't have Hinder anymore, which is a huge problem. But you should. You should be walking towards this gentleman and murdering him. Okay.
He could have been dead. Yeah.
He could have been dead. Press F11 really fast. Let's see what the status of his cooldowns is. Yeah, so this guy is... You can absolutely hinder this guy now. You can absolutely hinder and kill him.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He could have been so dead. But he
This is
lives
what we're
those.
talking about, right? That it's as if your kit didn't exist. It's like your kit is something to instinctually use anytime you get pressured without ever actually thinking about what it actually means.
I see.
Because then that reflects really poorly in your off angle, right? You've now been shoved into a locker. We've lost all space. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You almost never die to Doomfist. This is like the rule for a lot of heroes, but you never die to Doomfist immediately. It's always that first engage that you took a really bad trade on or fed punch or something, and then he squeezes you, right? That was good. That was good. Why was that good? Or better, anyway.
Yes, see. So he's block. That's
Press F11. I think he might have punch. Yeah, see a slam. See, look at that.
Yeah, you can use slam.
There it is, right? Like, you don't have to track it perfectly. You just need to get a feel of, like, I think he's got an ability here, right? And he almost dies. That was good.
Yeah.
You even try to get the roll reset for another fan, right? I don't know if I would have fanned in that instance, given his hitbox, but at least the abuse of the abilities was correct. That was good.
Yeah.
You didn't immediately hinder, and you tried to roll to get the extra bit of damage. That was close. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, next fight. Did I throw a hinder here?
I mean, you
was I
just need to
positioned properly?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, this is you guys trying to recontest. That was good.
Wow.
Let's keep going.
We gotta fight all the way to our spawn doors. And they take the space. Wow, that's quick.
And this is kind of what concerns me. This angle screams, I don't have roll or hinder. I know Doomfist, Genji are characters that you have to be careful of getting up close, but I would honestly prefer you to get up close with your abilities than for you to peek a Sojourn on this range, right? There just isn't anywhere from you to go from here. You see what I'm saying?
That's
Part of it's
bad.
the
Like
map, but this is just, there's nothing here. There isn't a mid-range angle here. So Cass is more mid-range towards close range rather than mid-range towards far range, if that makes sense.
Of course. Yep.
You can contest Sojourn mid-range, but this is not mid-range. You can't do anything here. Right. So just play it out. I'm curious to see, because you're gonna feel it here, and you're gonna try and be like, what am I gonna do? I'm curious what you decide. Yeah, see, exactly, right? You have to, right? And then from here, you can make choices. You can go underneath and do kind of a high-risk late flank. You can go with your team and swing wide. You can peek up top right here. Let's see what you do.
Yeah, I think.
This is fine. You got the right idea, just a little bit unlucky. Oh, dear. Yeah, I mean, I saw the vision, it was just a very delayed
But I don't have
reaction.
for this guy.
Yeah.
Wait, watch this. I don't know I was going to do that.
That's good.
Okay, we just confirmed the kill, of course. Kill confirmed.
He might have had ultimate as well, so.
Yeah, he was about to have it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take this left flank here, or something, because this isn't going to work. I mean, this point is too late now.
because my Orisa died. I'm like, okay, they got ults ready on the.
Yeah,
on
it's
the,
fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Beautiful use of your abilities there. You squishy, just use it, Get her to blow that Suzu really early so she doesn't get much of a heal out of it even.
Yeah.
It's good.
I usually wait till Suzu or
I would no, force Suzu. Yeah, force Suzu. Force Suzu. Yeah, force Suzu, 100%. Suzu's way more of a valuable cooldown, and it's way harder. And like I said, if you hit her with it early, then she's forced to Suzu early. Because what happens is she gets hit by the Hinder and then headshot. I'm trying to count. Yeah, she's dead, right?
Dead. She's 250, right? Hold on.
Yeah, 225.
Oh yeah, she's dead.
So I think she's dead with headshot. How much does Hinder do?
140. Oh, Hinder does 75.
Yeah, so she's not dead, but if you open with body shot into Hinder, she basically has to use her Suzu early. So basically, TLDR, don't overthink it, but just use it early.
Yeah, maybe with traces, I try to be more methodical about it, just because.
Yeah, tracers, of course, because they can evade it entirely, right?
Yeah. See what happens here.
Okay.
I don't like where I was going, but that's fine.
Pause. So I don't hate this, but do you notice your bias always towards the longer angle here?
Because I think my idea is long flank, because these guys will lock me down. So I gotta go a little.
But you got roll, you got Hinder. This is still Sojourn territory.
You're so right.
If the
Might be.
Sojourn's not here, maybe that changes things here, I think. But I again, it's mid to short, not mid to long. As long as you have your abilities, you know?
I see. Man. This is crazy. Let's see what we do here. We hold this. Okay. Let's see where I stand next fight.
This is
Back here,
okay.
of course.
This is okay.
That Doom just scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, I mean, but see, I'm not even necessarily scared of that, right? Like, as long as I've got roller full HP or anything, like, and I can dodge his initial punch, what's he gonna do?
You know what? Yeah, I should just go like full
I'm
force,
not, I'm not saying that you need to disrespect the Doomfist. I'm saying you need to have your abilities and HP, and you need him to miss an ability on you, right? So he needs to use the punch and not get value out of it, or not have ult or whatever. But that, yes, like he's even 2/3. He's not even full, right?
Wow.
It's like I think that there's a little bit, you need to put more value onto your kit and your ability to kind of take these shorter to mid-range duels versus these characters with an asterisk, right? So okay, let's keep playing.
See what happens here.
And
Dang.
that hurts, right? Like that hurts,
Yeah.
right? You've not seen him use, you've seen him use his mobility cooldowns. You miscalculated the range, right?
Yeah. And I'm in a bad position. I'm getting
Like that
poked
put
up by
it this way,
a
a Cassidy, not necessarily with better mechanics, but with better ability usage there, that Doomfist is dead.
He's cooked. Yeah, he is
Man,
so
he's
cooked.
dead.
Hold
He's
on.
dead. Like
He's so cooked there.
you cannot let this guy just use both his mobility cooldowns into a room with the Cassidy with both roll and hinder at full HP plus Genji help, and you let him get out alive without an ultimate.
Dang.
You know, that just hurts. And
Yeah,
I also
that's
think I
unfortunate.
think more of a micro thing, but you're overvaluing consistently Fan versus Doomfist. I think just hit the shots.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I was limit testing again with this ability.
Yeah. So
dive.
oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, of course, because you have the perk. Okay, so to disregard. Yes, disregard. That was fine.
Yeah, limit testing with the perk.
Yeah. Of course. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like even here, it's like, ugh,
It's so tough here. Yeah.
it's so compressed. High noons, just pull it.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
We have a nano. Let's see what happens. They got.
Yeah.
They're pretty close with their ults too.
Yeah.
Let's go
Let's
next
watch
fight.
one more here.
Dang, man, what the heck is this, dude?
Criminal. Both mobility
Wow,
cooldowns,
man.
right? But there's no point hindering him. There's just no point, right?
I hit him, but look at
Yeah,
him. But
yeah, there's no point,
yeah,
right?
look, he's everything.
I don't even know if you hit
Wait,
him.
you
but
hit
no,
Hinder?
wait,
No, you see that little
he's
sparkly
javelin.
thing?
He's javelin.
Oh, he's javelin. Wait,
He's
when he gets hindered, can he use any of his abilities? Probably. I don't know. He can hinder
block. He can
JQ
block.
out of her ult too.
Yeah. But you need that because his abilities are coming up here soon. So if he comes
Yeah,
in
the
with an
little
ability,
cycle.
you need that. And also that might allow you to take that deeper left flank, right?
Wow.
So
look at
when
him.
he used both abilities, don't hinder him. There's no point. Just shoot him in the face and then hinder him 2-3 seconds later. If he uses one ability, then yeah, sure, use your hinder. I mean, you have to put some thought into these matchups, right? It's not just free damage. So, at least in these particular.
Not for these
matchups.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Tracers,
Wow.
Genjis,
They hit here.
and so
too.
on. You got to think.
But let's see what happens here.
This is good. This is your strength, right? This is right here. That's your strength as a hit scan, right there. That ability. Like, look at the Genji looking at you. Isolated Cassidy. He cannot go for you. He can't. He can't. There's nothing you can do. You're too like an Ashe. Maybe it'd be risky, but maybe not you. No way. It's that insurance, right?
Yeah.
If you've ever seen the high level Cassidy, a lot of it is like soft off angles and so on. But a lot of it, more so than pretty much any other hit scan, is taking higher risk, shorter flanks depending on the situation because you just have the kit for it. You have the burst for it. So what I would encourage you to do is to be more thoughtful with your kit first. Obviously, yes, but I want you to put a little bit more value onto what your kit allows you to do positionally in terms of what angles that you can take.
I've been kind of just feeling like, it's just a bunch of abilities. It's not really that important, but it's just very important.
Especially when we're seeing these Ashes, Sojourns, Freyas, and Yadas, and so on. These need to be green lights that those Reaper-like, Junkrat-like, and so on angles are very free for you. You're a very flexible character in where you can position, but you have a heavy bias towards longer sight lines when it's and that's fine when it's appropriate. But when there's a Sojourn and an Ash, it's not appropriate. You need to find a different sightline and not be terrified of fighting a Doomfist in a dark corridor, right? Just beat him. Beat him. Respect him, but beat him.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't even know that's a very big thing actually. Hinder. Wow.
Yeah, big
I've been
deal,
just like
right?
shrugging it off, and it seems
Big
so
deal.
important. I'm seeing it.
So when you review, obviously we went off down the rabbit hole off of just one little silly review off of something that you randomly chose, right? But
Yeah.
my point being is that that's how you can review. You can just look at one facet and then go and limit test and explore more of those things. And by limit test, I mean experiment more intentionally. But okay.